excited to be speaking here. I'll be talking about PR and the significance it plays on small businesses and why you should have a very strong online reputation and why your brand needs credibility, why your brand needs visibility, and in return, it's going to gain a lot of profitability. So by a show of hands, how many founders are here? Amazing. And how many of you have dealt with PR before? Okay, great. So I'm speaking to a group of seasoned entrepreneurs. I'm very happy to see that. So my favorite quote is by Jeff Bezos. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. That is your biggest, bottom line, your business card. Before you enter the room, before I entered the room, there was a lot of buzzword happening. Not because I'm putting myself on a pedestal, but because I have created credibility and visibility for myself. I am a Forbes contributor. Who is Liana Zavo? Well, if you do Google me, and if I do Google each and one of you, I want to see how good your PR actually worked for you. Are you searchable like this on Google? Do you have a Google knowledge panel just like this? Exactly when people Google you, I'm sure there are a lot of Jeff Smiths, right? But can you distinguish one Jeff Smith from the other? What makes you different? The only way that actually makes you stand out from your competitors is to create a strong personal brand. And by doing that, you need to have a Google knowledge panel, which only a very few people know how to get this verification on Google. This requires anywhere from 20 to 25 articles to be actually a story written about you. You need to submit that to Google and then you get verified. And then you get on Wikipedia, and then you get on other different, I would say, search engines. It really depends how big of an ego you have, right? I mean, do you really want that visibility and credibility? But all jokes aside, it's not about the ego, it's about what makes your business stand out, because you are the person they want to deal with. You are the emotional connection people want to deal with. So if they can't be emotionally connected with you, it's not likely they will like to have business and do business with you. So an emotional connection is super important. In 2020, I became a Forbes contributor, a global keynote speaker, and then I've written a book in 2020. So I've written a book, Steps of How to Become an Authority and Expert in Your Industry. How do you stand out? What makes you the #1 authority in your industry? So if I can't Google you, and if I don't see where you've been featured, if you're not resonating with the audience, if you're not staying on trend, and people can't relate to you, you won't be classified as an authority. So my book here is a self-help book that helps you to harness your story, that will encourage you to break free from your limiting beliefs, to speak up, use your powerful voice, be seen, be heard, and become an authority.